Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would take you guys along with me with a little quad day that me and my mommy are gonna do, and I'm really excited about it. It's very rare that I am filming on a Sunday because usually this is when I'm editing and uploading my video. However, Nick and I leave on Wednesday for Nashville because we celebrate our 1 year, and then we get back on the Wednesday. Which, speaking of that, I can actually show you now. By the time I upload this, it'll be past and I'll have already given it to him. I painted him this, guys. It's a paint by numbers of Greece for him to hang up in his house. I am not this talented. It's literally a paint by numbers. It gives you a step by step, but it's so freaking easy and fun. And you're like painting without actually having to have like genuine talent, and it's really amazing. I haven't had a specific quad day on my YouTube because that's on my Sundays. So hey, hope you're having a great week. For fit, we got the dynamic zip up, quarter zip I think, and then these are the Defy shorts I think, in size small. Really, really comfortable. I think these are the lagoon color. I'm out of breath. I'm literally coming downstairs. So, but we're just making our pre-workout. My Madre is in the background. Do you want to say hi?
Hello, y'all.
When it comes to caffeine, I've been playing around with it because I'm learning about myself, and I feel like caffeine, just like on the everyday, doesn't make me feel the best. So I've only been having it on my leg days. So that means today. So this is the Pulse blood orange flavor. It does have caffeine in it, so we're gonna do scoops of that. On my typical workout days, I do the non-stim because I do like the formula of that. But on my leg days, need a little push. And then I'm gonna add a scoop of the Pump Surge. I do this on my leg days as well. It makes my pre-workout also look like sewage. So that's always really fun to bring around in the gym. Kind of like a sunset, like now, but then once I shake it, it's just gonna get brown, but that's okay. Shake it up. Not bad. Not the ugliest thing ever. I am gonna add ice to it, and then I have the ice like melt it. That's literally what ice does. And I'm gonna sip on this, not necessarily on the way, like on the later parts of on the way, more on like the treadmill when I'm warming up, because I've also been delaying my caffeine intake to when like my pre-workout to when I'm working out, because I used to drink it on the way to the gym. My gym is like 20 minutes away, and then it would start to hit while I'm stretching. Our whole workout written down. I got a few questions asking like what notebook I use for my workouts. I need to already almost get a new one because that's how much we have left. This is the Clever Fox. This is not sponsored. My dad got this for me for Christmas. And so I've been using it, and I really like it. It's how I track all my workouts, so I can kind of show you. So I write down the weights, and I base it off of what I did last week, and like the rep ranges and things like that, and like the RPE, stuff like that. So I have our whole workout, quad and calf, written down. Going into the gym with a plan, it makes the biggest difference ever. So please, for the love of God, if you are not working or tracking your workouts, you need to. You really need to. I feel really Gordina, and this is also, hair is still from Easter. Happy May! I think I got autofocus to work. Okay, why are we listening to Martina McBride? This is not my...
I don't pick who they
It's
are.
okay.
They're razzing me.
It's okay. Razzing? What is that? Little growth update. When it comes to my legs, I'll be transparent for quads. I'm the most frustrated in my quads right now because I feel like I was looking at pictures. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I was looking at pictures, and I feel like for how much work I've been putting in, my quads are just taking the longest to grow in comparison to like my upper body and my glutes a little bit too. And so today I'm really excited because I feel like I need to really focus in on my quads. I'm curious when I start with Georgia, literally next vlog, I guess I'll have an update on that because I start with her when we get back from the trip to see what her insight is on what I need to pull up and things like that. I'm sure she's gonna say something leg related because I just feel like they're growing slower on me, which is fine. That's a sign that you are in a surplus. It just takes your body genetically, you know, that place gets last. That did not make sense, but you get what I'm saying. So I know to just keep doing what I'm doing, but I was venting to Nick about it last night of I'm feeling frustrated, but that's a good thing to be frustrated because that shows that there's a desire that you have and you feel like you're capable to get there, but there's some kind of gap. And it just comes down to filling up the gap. So we're gonna fill up the gap together is the sum of that story.
Today.
Yes, we are. What exercise are you most excited about, Mom?
I always like the hack squat.
Said no one ever. That sentence has never been said. I do too.
I like hack squats.
I do too. I'm excited about those. I wish our gym had the pendulum squat machine, which is the one where it's kind of like a hack squat, but you're on the other side of it and you go all the way down. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I never saw it.
You're moving. I'm gonna literally pull up a picture so you can see. This is what I was talking about. That's a pendulum squat. Well, my gym does not have that. The one other gym that Nick and I go to that's closer to his house, I think they have a similar one. I was doing it so wrong and it hurt my lower back. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise that we don't have it, because I would need to take a learning process for that. But maybe that's the point. I don't know.
If you can't do the same weight load with that mechanic.
I would imagine absolutely not. Yeah.
Trying to match what
I go into it, I'm like, oh, it's a squat variation. Let me load plates on it.
Lower back
It's like the first time I ever did a lateral raise, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a shoulder movement. Like, let me grab 30s. Oh, let's actually walk backwards and do a moonwalk back to the 5 section and get my 5-pound weights for my lateral raises. I feel like everyone's had an experience like that. So we're gonna figure it out, but I'm really excited, and that's my update, is I'm feeling frustrated, but grateful for my frustration, because that's gonna push me harder. If I was like super, okay, I intellectualized everything so hard because I was just gonna say, maybe it would be worse if I was satisfied, because then I wouldn't push myself. But then I counteract myself with saying, no, I would still push myself if I was satisfied. So I don't know what the sum of the story is with that. It just doesn't matter how you feel at all.
Just push your hardest every day.
Every day. Words of wisdom, Mama C. I think it is easier to push yourself when you do feel a little bit frustrated, because it puts a little bit more pressure. I'm really excited to work with a coach, because I've never had that experience before, to have somebody else be able to see my physique and know where I'm dominant in a more particular way that isn't just my set of eyes. I think it'll be really, really fun. Starting off with a warm-up. I always warm up on the treadmill, even like lower, upper body, whatever it is. Just get your heart rate up, get your body warm before we stretch, which I do dynamic stretching prior to movement and then static stretching after. Do not skip your warm-up and cool down. It does make a difference, and it is really important for you, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But I just do 5 minutes just to get my body warm, and then move on to some leg swings, opening up the hips, all the things. Also, are you even drinking your pre-workout if you don't have a little bit of a ring? Or a lip gloss ring? I just had the sweetest people come up to me. That's so nice. So we're starting off with adductors. I always warm up with adductors prior to my squat variations. It's always kind of awkward to film because you're literally opening your legs. It's like, what are we doing? But I do 3 sets of 15 just as a general warm-up, higher rep range just to get my body warm. Look how, that is literally straw. My hair appointment, guys, it's coming up soon, but that is so bad. I just want to cut it off. It's okay. Just don't look at that part. Also, pre-workout update, I'm starting to tingle. So see how like the timing, it matters. Squat time USA. First working set, little life hack. I put a roller behind my shoulders that helps me with my hip extension and also with taking some pressure off my lumbar spine, and it's helped me progress so much faster in my hack squats. Just kind of warming up before my 3 main working sets. Set number 2, we're doing 2.5. Oh my God! I'm literally calling. You want to say hi? That's okay. That's okay. How are you? set. So last week I got 3 plates. I'm like going back in my notes. I got 5 reps, and then 3 of them were with help. And then my second set, I got 6 reps, and then 2 of them were with help. So I got 8 reps both time last week. So I really want to try to get like 6 on my own this week, and just push it and see how many we can get here. Song of the day is on SoundCloud. That's how you know. Guns and Bills. Last week. And boom pow.
Go get some water.
Wait, hold on. That's money. Thank you. Let's move one more. I'm going for 8 reps again. God. Guys, I'm thinking of heyday. That's literally wheat. Someone make a loaf of bread with that. It's really nice to have someone there to push me because sometimes you get in your own head about it, you know what I'm saying? And like you don't want to do another rep. But knowing my mommy's there, she helps me. Last set of my first compound is when we break the gum out. For y'all curious on my gum timeline. Y'all ever hear opera in the middle of your set? It's me singing this, singing the intro. That's how I feel when the pre starts to hit. It's the first like 20 seconds of the song. The real reason I post vlogs is to show you guys that my mom is stronger than you. Here's Queen's final set. Now moving on to our leg press. I do 3 working sets here and then we're gonna do a fun little drop set afterwards. I have like an irrational fear of my legs locking out on this machine, so I always use my hands. Not like I'm like really pushing on it, but just to kind of guide my knee pad. Just for future, whatever. I keep a pretty neutral stance, but your feet low and close together is gonna be more quad focused. High and wide is gonna be more glute hamstring. Here, I'm gonna go as many as I can with my working set weight, and then my mom drop it to 3. And I'm gonna burn out with those. Probably aiming for like 15 reps. We'll see what y'all know about it. For our unilateral of choice, we're doing step ups. I used to do these on like a cable machine, but my grip strength is butt, so this just makes it so much easier for me to load the weight and still get a full range of motion. So I love using the Smith machine. Honestly, now that I reflect, every unilateral that I have is using the Smith machine. So like on my glute days, I do Bulgarians here. I'm trying to think of it for hamstrings. I guess that's a lie. I just lied. ended up, I have one more set, swapping this little bench, like the half bench, with this one because it's a little higher up, and my depth wasn't the best because I want to get a full stretch. Hey! For the finale, would it even be quad day if you didn't do leg extensions? So this is my last set. I'm gonna do a drop set, so using my working weight until failure around the 10 to 12 rep range, and then dropping it and going to town. Cue the Doja Cat, go to town right now. I used to love that song when it first came out. Speaking of Doja. Looking good. Squeeze, go. Burnout. All the way up. Drop by half. Bring it all the way up. Full extension, all the way up. Form. Squeeze. Go. Last one. Go. Nice. Finishing off with everybody's favorite accessory, and that is calves. I know you skipped calves today. I heard. A bird told me. So I do 4 sets of 12, standing and seated, holding for 2 seconds at the top of the movement for my standing, by the way. Squeeze. A little pump check, post calf slay. These shorts are so freaking comfortable. Even though they're small, they feel really stretchy and really nice. I am very pleased with that. That was really fun and strong, and yay. That, my friends, is how you do a damn leg day. High five, queen. All right. So that was my leg day. Thanks for coming, guys. For a little quad day, that's what my quad workouts have looked like for the past couple months. It is subject to change depending on how my split changes, I guess, in the next time that I see you guys. Let me know what you thought of today's video, and I will see you in the next one. What do they say, Mom? Go get big. Go get big.